Hi there, you're watching my YouTube channel, and I haven't posted for quite a few months because I transitioned from a Cirrus SR22T to a Piper Meridian M500 November 27 Kilo Golf that you can see behind me. We purchased 27 Kilo Golf back in February, and it took me all the way until about May before I could fly her solo. She's a 6-seater gas turbine powered single engine turboprop, pressurized up to 30,000 feet, although she only flies to 28,000 feet because of the RVSM certification that she doesn't have, at least not yet. It took me a little while to transition. The insurance company stipulated quite wisely that each new pilot for an aircraft like this do a week's transition training. I did it at Legacy Flight School down in Scottsdale, who specialize in this kind of aircraft. It was 5 days long, 8 hours a day at least, and you learn about every single system in the aircraft. Every single last detail, as far as I could tell, I learned about. I'm not sure I could remember every detail, but it's an awfully good starting place. The insurance company then stipulated for me, with my level of experience, I had about 800 plus hours coming into the turbine. I needed another 25 hours of mentor time. So by good fortune, my friend Peter King, who's a CFII and has thousands of hours in piston and turbine aircraft, offered to come with me down to Scottsdale and do the transition training. And not that he really needed to know a whole lot about this particular aircraft, but the insurance said that if he did the transition training, then he could be my mentor, and I needed someone to do that additional 25 hours of time. So the video you're about to see was after the transition training. We finished on a Friday. Our wives flew down to Scottsdale from Bend, Oregon, where I am now, and we did a 3-day trip, and we flew the Grand Canyon VFR corridors. We landed at Grand Canyon Airport. We went down to Palm Springs. We flew up to Truckee, and then we flew back into Bend. This video is the final part of this whole trip, flying back into Bend. I only had maybe 4 or 5 hours in the aircraft after the transition training, and I was coming into Bend on a visual approach with a wicked crosswind, and I really was tested. At the very last moment, I didn't think I could do it, but as Peter says in the video, I didn't think I could do it when I'd already done it. It's a little more difficult to shoot various angles in a pressurized aircraft that goes up so high. In the Cirrus, I was able to put cameras on the exterior of the aircraft, but with this aircraft I can't do that. So we have 3 internal angles that I've been playing with, so we'll see how those work out, and I hope you enjoy the video. Thanks for watching.
Seattle Center, Meridian 27 Kilo Golf has the 1-minute weather at Bend, and we're requesting the visual approach.
Meridian 27 Kilo Golf, Roger, I show no items affecting you. You can expect the visual approach.
27 Kilo Golf.
Did you do your descent checklist?
Checklist? Well, let's see if I could do it this way. I'm going to go in pulse mode. Oh, that stuff's good.
Probably
Let's take this off.
I would,
Yeah.
because we're coming through 18.
Yeah. So coming over here, I don't think this moved during the descent checklist.
No,
Did it?
not
No.
during, not yet.
This was on high. We'll put that back to normal.
That sounds good. I don't think we need this.
Up. We're good there. Checking the power. Okay. We're at 170. So we're looking pretty good in our descent. Cool this up and have a quick look. Descent, windshield defrost, windshield heat defog if required, ice protection, power lever, altimeter, we're about to come through the alpha. Destination is in the window. 3460, we have that. Cabin controls, you have that. Okay.
I'm going to tell them about the turbulence.
Delta 178, it's not a problem. I can just put you on a heading to get around it.
Hello.
Hey.
Want to let you know that as we get down and coming through these clouds, there will be a little bit of turbulence. And
Okay.
we'll try to handle it as masterfully as we did yesterday.
Delta
Awesome.
178,
See ya.
fly heading 050 vectors for military
Polina.
airspace.
Yep.
Not used to seeing it from here. Usually a lot lower at this point.
Right.
That's amazing, isn't it? Because at this point, I'd be looking at the two little cinder cones off the right,
Yep.
thinking, okay, there's my target. If I'm coming in on this side, I'm gonna skirt around and
Go down the slot.
yeah.
So what's your next gate? What's the next trigger for configuration changes and checklists and things like that?
Or leveling out at 12,000.
Okay.
Gonna be my approach checklist. It's gonna come up pretty quick.
Sounds
If
good.
I can see the airport, I'm gonna cancel and fly at VFR.
Right.
So going through 18,000, was that what you were getting at?
No. No, it's for me it's like 15 miles out, getting into the terminal area. Coming through 10,000
Yeah.
is another good one. You could, it's sort of up to your consideration, but it's the point at which you would do, manual is the main thing I would be looking for, thinking about.
Well, it looks. My eyesight was better. I could see it from here. I mean, I pretty much can. I know it's right there somewhere, maybe slightly to the right.
Yeah, I think I've got it in sight.
Meridian 27 Kilo Golf, descend and maintain 1010,000.
Kind of maintain 1010,000, 27 Kilo Golf.
Horizon Air 2183, advise when you
Makes
have
it super
Romeo
easy.
for Redmond. You looking for the RNAV Zulu runway 23? Meridian 27 Kilo Golf. You can expect a rather rough ride when you get into Bend. There's been continuous light chop surface. Up to the north, it was all the way up to 15,000. I don't have any recent reports to the south. And there were wind shear advisories at Redmond. At 200 feet AGL, they had a loss of 15 knots. And then at 400 feet AGL, there's a CRJ had a gain of 20 knots. That was into Redmond, though.
Appreciate the heads up, 27 Kilo Golf.
Horizon Air 2183, did you copy any of that?
Affirmative. Horizon 2183.
Air 2183, I didn't know if you copied it or not. There were early reports of wind shear, however, I'm just getting told that the wind shear advisory at Redmond has been canceled. There is still continuous light chop, at least from 15,000 down to maybe 7,000. It might be all the way to the surface, though.
Horizon 2183, roger.
That's a good sign.
Make sure those seat belts are tight, ladies. We just got an advisory from ATC that it could be a little bumpy as we come down below this cloud level.
Okay.
So let's think about speed reduction. As soon as you start feeling anything, let's just start creeping it back a little bit and maybe come down at 150. So we're that much closer, right?
I'm got it back to 400 now.
Right.
Start to bleed off some of it.
Good.
Check gear. Check gear.
Quiet.
So keep it under 300 for now, right?
Yeah, well, it's tough, just like the Cirrus, once you're in a descent, it's tough to lose speed.
Yep.
Meridian 27 Kilo Golf, I'll have lower, once you're on the north side of Paulina Peak there, it's going to be in about 4 minutes.
We have the airport in sight at this point for 27 Kilo Golf. We could cancel IFR, continue the IFR.
Meridian 27 Kilo Golf, Roger, IFR cancellation received. Remain this code for flight following.
We'll remain on this code, 27 Kilo Golf.
Okay, my approach checklist, if I went this way, I'm going to go landing light now.
Yep.
Pulse is on. I'm going to go manual.
Yep.
Over there. This all is good. Coming down here, this stuff is where it needs to be.
United
Looking at my
1961,
power.
contact Seattle Center,
Bring that back just a little bit
135.45,
more.
good day.
And all that's left is flaps and
3545, Unit 1961, good
gear
day.
and flaps.
Southwest 3419, contact Seattle Center, 121.35, see ya.
You set your
Hey,
TPA.
the
121.3.
So as soon as you catch that, you bring it up to 500, right?
3419,
Yeah. That's my plan.
121.35.
Perfect.
121.35, southwest 3419.
We're pointing at, but not going to Pilot Butte. So I could hit heading mode.
Yep.
And put it in heading mode and start just a little bit of a jog to the left to give me that room to make the 45.
I'm still so used to, I always look over here even though I have a PFD in front of me. As an instructor, I'm just used to looking there.
Yeah. Well, I've been monitoring 1, 2, 3.
Horizon 2183, vacating 5000.
Horizon 2183, roger.
Mind if I quickly listen to the ATIS, see
Yeah.
if the winds...
Yeah.
Weather observation 221
Good
3
timing.
Zulu. Wind 20 at 17 knots.
Yeah.
Peak gusts 24 knots. Visibility more than 10.
I like it.
Came down,
Yep. And the angle's better than it was.
check speed. We seem to be shallowing out. We're probably in a descent or a downdraft.
Yeah.
So that's the thing, as you get into updrafts and downdrafts, you're going to be chasing power a little bit. But this is working out nicely. We're not getting the shit kicked out of us.
Yeah. I guess the thing that I needed to figure out yesterday was the check gear. Just hit the button and don't be scared of it. Just,
Right,
you know, use the zero torque and the ability to slow it down with the feathered prop.
right.
Yeah.
And you know that regardless, once you get within 400 feet of the ground, it's coming back and she won't shut up.
Yeah.
So it's deliberate that you've pulled the power back. It's a tool, use it. Just tell her to be quiet.
So we have the V-path set for the actual field at 3,500.
Correct.
So it's not going to hit 5,000 until it's 2 miles out.
5 miles.
5 miles out. Okay, so we're good.
It may punt as we get off course here. It may cancel the VNAV. You may elect to stay higher if you think it's going to be rough near the ground.
7,500, Horizon
Check gear.
2183.
Check gear. Check gear. Check gear. Check gear. Check
Thank you.
gear. Check gear.
No,
Check
I'll
gear.
let you press it.
Check gear.
Maybe we're close. Huh.
We're way more than 400 feet off the ground.
Yeah. No, I guess I didn't really press it hard enough.
Meridian 27 Kilo Golf, radar service terminated. Squawk VFR, frequency change approved. Have a good day.
Squawk and VFR and frequency change approved, 27 Kilo Golf.
There's no one out here. I'm fine with you just turning into the downwind.
Yeah.
Band traffic, Meridian 27 Kilo Golf is 10 to the south, descending through 6,600, intending to enter right downwind, runway 16, full stop bend.
Bend traffic, citation 14 Hotel Charlie, Northwest Hangars, taxiing for 16 by Alpha Bend.
Okay, we're coming up on 5,000 feet. Okay, 200 to go.
Let's go up to 600 because we're going to have updrafts and downdrafts here.
Go up to what?
600 torque.
pounds.
Yep.
Okay, there's 600.
Bend traffic,
Wind
citation
direction's
14
making it
Hotel
look
Charlie,
like we're-
departing 16 straight out departure. Bend.
Bend traffic, Meridian 7 Kilo Golf is right downwind, abeam an extended crosswind of off 16 at 5,000 bend.
That looks pretty good.
Yeah, you're going to have a pretty big tailwind on base, so you want to stay wider than
Yeah.
you would expect.
You know, that was my instinct.
Yep.
I was worried that you were going to say you're getting way too wide, but
I was about to, and then I checked the wind.
yeah,
So we kind of both went through the same thought process.
yeah. It's like I'm going to get pushed hard
Yep.
as I make this base to final turn.
Yep.
I need to make that turn early. Looks pretty good now.
Yep. But don't turn right to 340 because you got to crab into the wind. Otherwise, you're going to.
Well, isn't it going to do that?
Huh?
No, I guess it's not.
Right. Citation in sight.
All right. So we're at underneath. We're 127. We're at 500 pounds. Pretty close.
Yeah. Wait till you're center of the field before you drop gear. That looks good.
So gear's coming down. We're looking for 4 greens.
And your first notch of flaps as well, right?
Yep.
Gear and flaps.
Flaps is in. We're confirming.
Great.
There's 3 greens. There's 10. Pitching for 120. Do my radio calls?
Sure.
Thank you.
7 inches of mercury. Bend Municipal Airport. Automated weather observation 2220 Zulu. Wind 200 at 16 knots. Peak gusts 24 knots.
That's fine.
Okay, over the ponds.
Return. Keep the power at 500. You're getting a little low. Bend traffic. Meridian 27 Kilo Golf is right base 16. Full stop. Bend. And you're going. We're just going to keep that turn coming all the way around and then crabbing again back up, right?
Yeah. 20 degrees of flaps is in.
All right. Looking. How's that look to you? High or low?
I couldn't tell you. Can't see.
Okay. Not bad. Now, if you click the mic 3 times, you'll get a peppy.
Got it?
Yeah, awesome. There you go. Now coming final, you pull it back to 350.
Holy shit.
Bend traffic, Meridian 27 Kilo Golf is turning final 16. Bend.
500.
So let's get up on center line. And you're slowing down. So don't pull power. Keep the power. Just raise the nose. There it is. Keep crabbing a little bit. And then we'll go wings low. See how you're drifting back? You're now left of center line. Nice. There's a little bit of sink. Got low. Good. 100. 97. That's rough. Sporty. There it is. Smoothing out. It'll smooth out closer to the ground. Okay. Wing low. Make sure you land on the right wheel. Nice. Get off. Land on the right wheel.
I can't do this.
There it is. Yeah, you got it. That was beautiful. There, ailerons into the wind.
Holy shit.
That was really, really good. That was really good.
That had me scared.
That was really good. Don't forget you have reverse. Coming through 40, come out of reverse into beta. That was really, really good. The main thing you got to remember is you land on the upwind wheel, whatever it takes.
Because that one made me nervous.
That was, well, they beat you up like from 300 to 200 feet. It was kicking your ass. But
yeah.
Remember, often it's going to ease itself and settle in that last 100 to 50 feet. Well done. Awesome. Awesome.
Just got to stay on it.